Hello Virgo, this is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 23rd to the 30th. We're going to be taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you check out my videos throughout the week for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Also, remember that time in the spirit realm is irrelevant, so these may be upcoming energies, current energies, or some sort of validation from spirit in regards to a past energy. For those seeking a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com, my email at oracleintuitions1111@gmail.com, or through my social media pages, Facebook and Instagram at Oracle Intuitions. Also, please make sure you've clicked subscribe. Please click like, share the video. On Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m., we provide free mini readings for our subscribers. But again, you must be a subscriber in order to join in. And on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m., we bring on different spiritual guests. And this is a live show, and it's so much fun. And we hope that you can join us. All right, let's get into it, and let's see what's coming through for Virgo. All right, here we go. In the mind, we have cycles. There might be some sort of cycles that you could possibly be repeating at this time. What does it have to do with? Maybe possibly family and tribe, so friends or family around you. And coming in from spirit, it's talking about home. I do feel that for some of you Virgos, that you may be in this place of you've maybe feeling like you're repeating some sort of generational or perhaps family. This could have to do with, a created family, like your, friends, whatever it is. But it feels like you want to break free from something. Or maybe perhaps for some of you, you want to explore more of the family tree. I mean, again, take it as it's resonating with you. But what I'm getting from spirit here is with this home, is it feels as though, remember that you are your own creator, all right? I feel like spirit is saying to you, just because family is one particular way or friends are one particular way, it's time to stop somehow repeating some sort of cycle. It feels like to follow your own path is going to be really necessary at this point. So, you don't have to compete with people in your family. I feel like you don't have to compete with your friends. You don't have to compete, with some sort of energy, or you don't have to follow the generational pattern in some way of what is coming through. You are home within yourself. And I feel like this is the reminder from spirit. But let's see what else is coming through. Speak the truth. Yeah, it feels like maybe for some of you, you got to speak the truth towards, yourself, or perhaps maybe family or your friends. It's time to break some sort of cycle, or you're getting that validation from spirit that you have broken a cycle. Okay, take that as it resonates. But it feels like there's an ending in some sort here. I don't feel it's like an ending, with family or friends or anything like that. It's just an ending of a cycle, like maybe repeating some sort of pattern. All right. So, oops, I can't pull that card. That was sticky. Yeah, soul work. There's some soul work that needs to happen here. Again, it might be breaking some sort of generational cycle. Maybe you're looking at your parents. Maybe your parents were divorced and you're wondering, is it safe for me to get into a relationship because I've watched other people go through their divorces, or my family or my tribe, in some way. And again, I feel like spirit is saying, do what is best for you. You're not trapped by the behaviors of your family. You're not trapped by the behaviors of people around you. This is your time. You don't need to follow the crowd. You don't need to, be in this place of doing whatever everybody else has done. This is, be home within yourself. Feel that home within yourself. Follow whatever it is that you want to do, what makes you truly happy, and trust the guidance that is coming in. I feel like this is also talking about trust yourself, trust your own intuition, trust, that feeling of home that's within you, wherever it is that you feel at home with, all right? But what I'm getting here is to trust, all right? Trust your thoughts. Trust your thoughts about breaking again this possible cycle, all right? So let's get some more clarification and see what's coming in. I feel like the soul work is absolutely necessary at this time in order, okay? But when we do soul work, we have to put truth into it. And a lot of people tend to miss that step, all right? They tend to think, when I'm doing the soul work, you know, the soul work is kind of, you know, they tend to be surface with that soul work. They don't tend to want to go as deep as they possibly can. And what I'm getting here is there may be a lot of truths that come up as you're performing the soul work or as you're looking deeper within yourself. And you need to allow this energy to penetrate. It needs to come up to the surface. You need to allow it to appear. Don't keep pushing it down, because through that energy is where you're going to have that solid and more secure feeling within yourself, that feeling within home. Trust the energy that's coming through. Trust the guidance from your spirit team in order to allow them to help you through this process. All right? Yeah, Seven of Swords. It feels like for some of you, again, I'm getting some, you know, surface energy here. So, you know, in the past, maybe you didn't, you know, you lied to yourself, or you were deceiving yourself in some way towards, again, some sort of generational pattern. Okay, maybe you felt like you had to do better, you know, because of your parents, or maybe you felt that you couldn't do as good, you know, as your friends or family, whatever it is, but it was a deceitful energy. It wasn't the truth. And so Spirit is saying, speak the truth towards whatever this deceit is. Go in and do this spirit work, the soul work at that time. End those cycles. This cannot even be more perfect. Something is ending, and I do feel it's the ending of some sort of cycle. Could be the ending of some sort of mental thinking, some sort of perception that you've had towards yourself. And look at this. Once you allow that to be released, once you allow it to be let go of, this is when you're getting into a place of feeling solid within yourself, celebrating who you truly are, celebrating the fact that you have worked your way through these cycles, through this deceit. You're allowing that truth to come through, all right? You're trusting your own intuition now. You're trusting, you know, your next steps. You're trusting the guidance that's coming in from Spirit. This is very, very powerful, Virgo. And I feel like, you know, this is the time to really settle in, maybe taking a step back from stuff, maybe doing some deep meditation, whatever it is. But, or again, you know, maybe shadow work of some sort. But it feels like you're about to hit some sort of breakthrough where a lot of these cycles are ending, and they're just coming to a place where they're not going to be repeating themselves anymore. You're not going to allow them to repeat themselves. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming in. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers, and they may be a relationship within yourself. Maybe that's what you need to look into, you know, especially if it's an external relationship. Maybe some sort of soul work is needed to deepen a relationship, or to possibly bring in a new relationship that you've been desiring. So let's see what's happening. So first card coming in is, it says, burn away the past. Cannot make this up, guys, especially with that cycle. Like, this is done. Past energy has to just be done. It has to be, you know, let go of. It has to end in some way. Those cycles have to stop. And I feel like, you know, burning away the past, this could have, you know, whether the past was yesterday, whether the past was last week or years ago, let it go. Okay, it's no longer relevant in this current time or going into the future. We also have epoch. Okay, pause in your journey. Yeah, like I said, it might be time for some sort of deep meditation at this moment. It might be a time, especially if you're seeking a relationship, maybe this isn't the time to really seek that relationship until you really go in and do the soul work that is necessary. Maybe perhaps, you know, there's some sort of issue within a relationship and you're wondering how to fix it. Well, I feel like this is how to do so. All right, again, go in and burn away the past, end a cycle of some sort. We also have everything in perfect balance. This is actually the third time this card has come through, both for Capricorn and Taurus before you guys. And I feel like this is, saying like it's like the theme, for the earth signs right now is to bring things into balance. I do feel that this sort of has like that Empress type of energy, which is very much that earth energy coming through. And I do feel it's time to bring things into balance by burning away the past, ending the cycles, allowing yourself, to speak the truth and have trust in the guidance that is coming through. So let's get some clarification and see what's happening. All right, some sort of clarification for Virgo. Let's see what's coming in. Oops. All right, there we go. Yeah, Knight of Swords. So when that Knight of Swords comes through, this is cutting away things. Okay, it's charging ahead, charging forward. There is a caution in here with the Knight of Swords. I do feel that moving through too quickly through the shadow work that is necessary is not going to be to your benefit. Okay, don't try to charge ahead. All right. Sometimes, the Knight of Swords, they kind of charge ahead without looking to the side. They're just focused on what it is that they're trying to focus on. I do feel that maybe for some of you, as you're going through the shadow work, it's still, pay attention to things that are around you. Don't get too deep within yourself that you're dismissing, your other responsibilities, but also be cautious in that charging ahead. Okay. You don't want to rush through any of this process is what I kept getting. Look at this. Can't make this up. That Empress card coming through. So again, this is about rebirth. This is about abundance. It's like bringing some sort of abundance and nurturing and healing yourself, bringing some sort of balance into the energy here that is going to help further some sort of relationship. Okay. I feel that right now, by taking care of yourself, doing the grounding energy that is needed for you, doing the healing that is needed, is going to bring some sort of abundance, whether this is, again, a new relationship that's going to be coming through, or perhaps bringing that abundance in towards a current relationship that is currently happening. And we have the Knight of Wands. So it talks about, with the Knight of Wands, this is that energy of passion. All right. It's that energy of excitement. It's that energy of, moving forward, but doing so from the heart. Now, there is, again, another caution with this Knight coming in, is I do feel that for some of you, maybe in the past, you've dated people that haven't put a full commitment towards a relationship. Maybe for some of you, there's been that relationship that's been on and off, back and forth, maybe some sort of player energy that could be from you, could be from them, whatever it is. Maybe this is what you need to let go of. But what I'm getting here is that by doing the work that is necessary for your soul, the soul work that is necessary, this energy changes more into passion. It changes more into, an excitement for the future, moving forward in a passionate type of way, on a more solid type of ground, a solid energy, a more balanced energy. And I do feel like this is, telling you, by doing that soul work, you're going to be able to create what it is that you've been wanting to create within a relationship, whatever type of relationship it is. And I do feel by letting go of that past energy, whether this is generational, maybe it's perhaps a past energy within yourself, friends, whatever it is, by releasing, the hold that it has on you in some way, by ending that cycle, this is how that abundance is going to come forward. It's by taking care of yourself. That Empress with the home, that's very much, the Empress feels at home within herself. She knows she is abundant. She knows that she is strong within herself. So that is the energy to start to embrace. But how do we do that? We do that by doing the soul work that is necessary. All right, closing message from the universe for Virgo, Death card, beautiful energy, because this is all about transition. You're going to be transitioning. All right, you're allowing something to end and a new beginning. This is about rebirth. It's about, moving forward with confidence. It's coming into that place of transmutation. And I do feel that this is such a necessary energy for you. You're rebirthing yourself is what I keep getting. You're letting some cycle end, some cycle die. You're just putting an end to it completely and moving forward with strength and confidence. So let's see what this has to do with, look at this sexuality or alchemy. Again, balance, creating that balance within yourself. So this is very much like this is that temperance card within traditional tarot. And I do feel like that alchemy is going to come. It's going to bring a more balanced energy to your life, your career, maybe perhaps, like your relationships and within yourself by allowing that transmutation to happen. So Virgo, I truly hope that this has helped. Have an amazing week. Many blessings. Take care, and we will see you next time.